The phenomenon of mondegreens, or mishearing song lyrics, is by now somewhat well understood in the cases where there is a sound that you don't necessarily hear or a phrase that you don't necessarily hear that you've resculpted, reshaped, or reinterpreted in a particular way. But one of the more intriguing phenomena takes place when it seems like having heard something what is called downstream or later on can influence the way that you might have interpreted something upstream earlier on. Now, this would seem to defy the basic laws of time flowing forward. How could something that I hear one line later in a song influence the way that I heard it before? Well, we have to remember that songs are heard in choruses, in verses that are repeated, and that sometimes misheard song lyrics are not things that we hear the first time around, but we sort of only become entrenched as we come back to them and have heard them a second or third time. With that in mind, I want to go with you with one of the, I think, perhaps more striking examples of a mondegreen, and this one comes from the song by Will Young, which starts out with him very anthemically singing something like, "Think I better leave right now." But interestingly, let's listen to the continuation of that song. And what I claim is it's not only that line, "I think I'm going to leave right now," but the line that follows it that influences how you hear the first line. "Think I better leave right now before I fall any deeper." Now, if we take the specific way that Will Young sings that song, and we take the specifics of leave right, and believe it or not, deep fry it, can sound very similar. Tell me if you hear, "I think I'm gonna deep fry it now." "Think I better deep fry it now before I fall any deeper. I think I better deep fry it now, feeling weaker and weaker." Now, the sounds fa and va are very similar. Fa, va, fa, va, fa, va. Those two sounds are very similar. So in fact, the sequences, leave right and deep fry it, when sung, are quite similar. And as a result, I would claim to you that what Will Young is actually singing to us is a telegraphic and imperfect kind of figure or that your ear will see, as it were, in the mist. And that it is not, you haven't necessarily decided whether you hear leap fry it, deep fry it, leap fry it, deep fry it. You haven't decided what you have heard. But luckily, one line later, you hear deeper. And something about having heard deeper and the fact that this is a chorus that you will then hear repeated one more time again, and in fact, you'll hear the song one more time again. And in fact, the way that we come to memorize song lyrics, an interesting process in and of itself, is never the first time around. But we only slowly start to hum along, internalize, and then pick up on what we have imposed as the shape of that song, as the shape of that sequence, as the order of those consonants and vowels. So given the fact that leave right, deep fry it are all ambiguous, by hearing it, not necessarily having make up our mind which of those two candidates we've chosen, but then immediately afterwards, having heard deeper, is such that the next time around you hear that song, and forevermore, I'm sorry if I've spoiled the song for you, forevermore, you will hear deep fry it now. "Think I better deep fry it now before I fall any deeper. I think I better deep fry it now, feeling weaker and weaker." We'd love to hear from you with some of your favorite misheard song lyrics, or as you now know, they're called mondegreens. So just drop us your favorite examples via the comment box below, and we'll cull our favorite examples and analyze them for you in a future episode right here.